Hi, this is Jeff Wimmer from Studio Cycles and StudioCycles.com, and in this short YouTube video I want to talk about the new 2012 Star Trac Spinner NXT model 7170. They've been making the NXT since 2005, Star Trac has, and there are 3 generations of the Star Trac Spinner NXT prior to the 2012 version. The first 3 generations of the Star Trac Spinner NXT were aluminum, and there are a lot of variations in those first 3 generations. The first generation had bottom bracket bearing issues in terms of stability. We wrote the correction for that. The second generation of Star Trac Spinner NXTs they looked the same as Generation 1, but they had a frame sleeve integration upgrade. And then the third generation of the Star Trac Spinner NXT was when Star Trek was going through some tumultuous financial times, and part of that third generation were produced in India. Star Trek is now owned by a new company, and they have been for over a year now. And I'm a direct consultant to Star Trek. In fact, I'm the only outside direct official and unofficial consultant to Star Trek and Schwinn and Spinning. And I'm the original and current outside technical support for the spinning program. The 2012 Star Trac Spinner NXT is now steel. They have an upgraded bottom bracket system, which is called Morris Taper. They have an upgraded pedal system, which is threadless, which means if you buy a 2012 Star Trac Spinner NXT, you will not be able to use your own pedals because it's a threadless pedal system. The 2012 Star Trac Spinner NXT 7170 also has a new fore and aft handlebar, and the design is all new for 2012. This is the Star Trac Spinner NXT for 2012. The crank system and pedals look the same. It comes out of the box with an SPD basket pedal, but again, the pedals are threadless on the new 2012 NXTs, and they actually bolt in from the back of the crank arm. Underneath this plastic black dust cover here is either an 8mm Allen bolt or a 14mm crank bolt. The new 2012 NXT has newly redesigned pop pin handles. It also has redesigned seat slider mechanisms. The 2012 NXT also now has the new fore and aft handlebar. So if you want to adjust the handlebars forwards or backwards, you can. This bike here that I'm shooting this video on has a computer. They do not come out of the box with the computer, but the look is different. The ride is very similar in terms of a fixed gear, chain driven, inertia producing flywheel, and we are the only company in the world where if you buy a brand new bike, particularly a Star Trac Spinner NXT, you buy it anywhere else, they're going to pull it out of the box. If you buy it anywhere else, they're going to process your credit card and send you a box. You're going to build that bike like a piece of furniture from IKEA. If you buy the bike from us, we will, and it's a new bike, we will pull it out of the box, we'll tear it apart, do a drivetrain treatment, go entirely through the bike. Then the bike is fully assembled, and then I ride and tune the bike, focusing on alignment, tension, and the feeling that the drivetrain produces. Once the bike has undergone our rigorous quiet tune build process, then we do a partial teardown. We overpackage it because so many of these bikes get damaged in shipping, but our packaging is absolutely, we call it bomb-proof. But it's definitely second to none. And then we ship it to you, and you put it together like a table from IKEA, but that bike's already been gone through, torn apart and assembled and tuned by my company. Also, we do an exclusive lifetime parts replacement policy on our certified pre-owned bikes and our new bikes, of course. And if you want to talk to me about buying one of these bikes or 50 of these bikes, you talk to me. I'm Jeff Wimmer. I'm the owner of the company. You call me direct. 888-909-BIKE, 310-664-1375, or mobile is 818-470-2204. I've written all the technical manuals in the last 20 years in the indoor cycling industry. I have the only brick-and-mortar indoor cycling-specific retail stores in the world. I've taught thousands of spinning classes, and I've built, tuned, refurbished, or installed well over 100,000 bikes in the last 20 years. So I am a specialist. If you buy your bike from a fitness equipment company where they sell everything and specialize in nothing, you really are sort of taking your chances. So I'm Jeff Wimmer from Studio Cycles. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck to you on your road